Hi, and welcome to my channel. I'm Trish Delish. Today I'm making a rosemary and garlic focaccia that's great as breadsticks or bread for a sandwich. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. If you're ready, let's get started. Alright, to get started, I just have some warm water and we are going to mix it with our sugar and yeast, and we'll let it proof for about 5 minutes. We want to make sure that it's nice and foamy before we mix it with our flour mixture. As usual, the recipe and ingredients can be found down below in the description box. I have some fresh rosemary from my sister's garden, and I've washed and dried it very well, and we'll just pull off the leaves and we'll do a nice rough chop on them. You want about 2 tablespoons of rosemary. To our chopped up rosemary, I'm going to add a few tablespoons of our family's golden garlic. Check out the recipe by following the link above. And some of the actual fried garlic. Now also add just some garlic salt and mix that up. And we'll let that sit and kind of infuse while our bread is rising. Alright, to our flour, I'll just add a little bit of salt and get that mixed up. And then we'll add our yeast mixture and just about 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We'll get that mixed up until a nice dough forms. We'll turn it out on our counter and then knead for a few minutes until it's nice and smooth. Alright, after about 10 minutes of kneading, we're going to let it rest in a bowl coated with oil, covered in a warm place until it's doubled. Our focaccia is now about double the size, and we are going to prepare a 9-inch round pan by generously greasing it with some olive oil and lining it with some parchment paper. We'll save this plastic wrap because we're going to proof it one more time. And gently take your loaf out and just slightly press it to fill the pan. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to just let it rise one more time covered in a warm place. All right, check out our dough. Nice and fluffy, and just using your clean fingertips, press a few dimples into your focaccia, and then we're going to evenly spread on our rosemary garlic oil. You're going to bake this for about 8 to 10 minutes at 425 degrees in a convection oven. That's the one with the fan. If you have a conventional oven, you're going to go ahead and bake this at 450 degrees for about 9 to 11 minutes. Alright, just took our focaccia out of the oven, and I'm going to add just a little bit more of this rosemary garlic oil to the top, and that way you have a little bit of the cooked rosemary as well as that fresh rosemary bite on top. You can also save some of this to just dip your bread directly in, and that would be amazing as well. And then we'll also sprinkle on as much or as little Parmesan cheese as you like. It's up to you. I think it's a great combination with the garlic and the rosemary. And it adds just a little bit of saltiness to your bread. Thanks for joining me today while I made my rosemary and garlic focaccia. If you enjoyed this recipe and video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, like button down below, and share this video with your family and friends. Remember, if you ever try any of my recipes, I'd love to see how they turned out. Post your pictures to Instagram and tag me at @TheTrishDelish. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.